Hi guys, I've got something special for you today. My boyfriend and I have been talking about renovating his grandfather's old travel trailer for a long time, and we finally got an opportunity to do a video tour before we start taking things apart and giving it a complete overhaul. In this video, you'll also be able to see some fallen trees that miraculously missed the trailer during Hurricane Michael, so we're pretty thankful for that. We also talk the trailer's past use and what we might do to it in the future. Enjoy the tour. Oh my goodness. This is going to take a lot of work.
Trying to get out of there. Hey, that roach has moved since last night.
The dead roach?
It
Oh my goodness, it has.
Yeah.
Okay. So, tell me a little bit about the trailer itself.
So it's a 40s something or another construction trailer. It's
Spartan Manor, right?
Spartan Manor, yes. It was never intended as a travel trailer or a camper. It's always been a construction.
Here's a tenant
trailer
that will soon be evicted.
Yeah.
Alright, so
All
it
of
was
this
always
is-
meant, wait, you said it was always meant as a construction?
Yeah, it's never been a regular camper. So it doesn't have like plumbing or, it's not wired for living in.
Right, so we're going to have to change that.
Yes, absolutely. So there's no panel box or anything like that. All it really has is an in-feed, but it couldn't support enough for us to put what we need to put in here, so we're going to have to do whatever we want.
Yeah, so we're going to definitely gut that. I'm thinking this area is the more likely bedroom area, and then back here is the more likely like living space area, right?
Yes, that's how they
And then
were.
kitchen,
No,
kitchen and oh great, kitchen and bath, kitchen and bath.
Yeah. But
Storage that will be inevitably ripped out.
all of this is from the 40s.
Is this misspelled on purpose? Used saw blades? Saw
Yeah.
blades?
Somebody did something there. I don't know.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's got to be a kid did that.
Well, this is where my dad worked when he was a kid.
Yeah. And it was your grandfather's, right?
Yes, he worked for a company that built hospitals, and they had these all over the place.
So he just kept one.
Yep.
Cool. I'm really glad that we get to
Right.
overhaul this. Rehaul. Look at me
Rehaul.
making up words. Camera does that to you. Makes you invent words.
But
Oof.
original. From the 40s. Everything.
Yeah.
All things considered, it's in pretty good shape. I mean, kind of good shape. Considering it's 80 years old. People don't live that long.
But we're gonna have a lot of fun messing with this thing. All of the not electrical.
Yeah.
All of
It's
the
an original
exposed
outlet.
wires. Yeah, oh yeah, there's outlets in here too, right?
Yeah,
I did see those. And where else?
there's another one under there.
There's another one over here.
Under the counter.
Oh, under the counter.
Yeah.
Oof, speaking of under the counter, yikes.
Yeah. So yeah, Dad used this as just a general shed. He kept all his tools here. This was his workbench. He would work on whatever he was working on at the time. He had a grinder and a table saw, bandsaw set up over there.
An awfully tight space to do a lot of that.
It was, and it reeks of all the chemicals that he kept in here for 30 years.
I mean, the plywood's still pretty solid, which is actually kind of impressive.
It's gotta go though.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
Look
getting
at
ripped
it.
out. I'm not planning on keeping any of this. I don't think it's possible. But, I mean, we will try and, like, keep a piece, I think, of it somehow, and, like, maybe turn it into art or something just to kind of have a sentimental piece that's from this. Like, maybe the original handles or something like that can go into something. I don't think that the danger keep out will add the kind of ambiance I'm looking for.
We need to put that on the door.
It's impressive though. I'm excited about this project. It's gonna be intense, but I'm excited.
A lot of work.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work. What now?
That's the aluminum frame. Or a piece of the aluminum frame above all of this. So there's struts running all the way. So everywhere where they have a screw, there's a aluminum strut. So if you look back there on the rounded areas, that's where we'll put our new whatever.
Yeah, I was really kind of hoping that we would go for white walls and like a shiny reflective ceiling.
Well, the material.
Maybe, yeah. We're gonna have to take this out.
Oh, you want the reflective ceiling?
Well, like I showed you in those pictures.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
I think it would be really cool to have this, and it'll just bounce light in like crazy, I think.
Yeah.
And then white on the walls, and then in the back bedroom area, like a hand-painted wallpaper kind of scenario.
Cool.
Like the bedding to really go all out since this is such a tiny space.
Yeah.
And we'll have like hand-painted wallpaper or
Yeah.
something. It'll be really kind of cool. Like modern, not your granny's wallpaper.
Right.
But so far that's... And then we'll do our own flooring. I mean, we'll have to do some research on how to keep the flooring really light and durable. But, okay. Gotta go. That is the end of the tour. Bye, people!